both forms, but like you, we would like to see more homes.
All
Appreciate that.
right. Thank you. That's my question.
Yeah. Is there anybody else?
Yeah, one more.
Carrot royalty right here. Yeah.
Good evening. My name is Mia Hernandez, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank the council for your service and listening to residents. I appreciate the work that goes into the community and you keeping the city running. I just encourage that you continue prioritizing the transparency and the needs of the community. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Come on up. Name and address. Name and address.
Genevieve Torres, 1406 East. Oh, left the mic.
You almost have to eat that mic to be able to be heard on it. See how close I am to this mic?
Like my home address.
There you go. Now it works. Yeah. Name and address. Yeah.
Genevieve Torres, 1406 East 10th Street. I just wanted to make the comment that in case anyone didn't know, the high school is doing a toy drive. So you can donate a new toy to give to someone who maybe can't afford to get a toy for their kid for Christmas.
Is that the ASB doing that?
I think it's the art club. Like it's
Art
mainly Mr. Guzman.
So that's our contact is Mr. Guzman? Okay. Thank you. Anyone else?
One more.
Name and address, please.
Andrew Negrete, 627 Orange Avenue. So with all the new housing being developed, or apartments, I should say, how can we ensure that the new residents that would be moving into these places would be able to find employment, specifically in Holtville? Because there is not a lot of opportunity for that, as many people go to neighboring cities like Calexico or El Centro.
Well, you're not required to work in the place that you live, and the majority of people that live in Holtville probably work somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I don't know that we can make that a requirement.
I misphrased. I meant, how could we encourage that?
Well, if the employers want to hire people, we'll encourage employers to do that. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. Then we'll close out the public comment. We'll move on to the consent agenda. The items on the consent agenda are to be approved without comment. Should any council member or member of the public wish to discuss any item, and they may request that the item be removed from the consent agenda and placed on the new business agenda. We have, is there anybody wanting to do that? We have two items here. Item A is approval of the minutes from the regular meeting of Monday, November 24th, 2025. And item B, current demands number 48762 through number 48804.
Move to approve, Mr. Mayor.
We have a motion for approval. Can we get a second? We have a second. Roll call vote, please.
John Munger,
Yes.
Mike Pacheco,
Yes.
Mary Anderson,
Yes.
Vanessa Ramirez,
Yes.
and Mike Gonzalez.
Yes. All right, now we have reports of officers, commissions, committees, and communiques. We'll start with our city clerk, Yvette Rios.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. With the tree lighting ceremony that we had on the 4th, we are officially wrapped up with our events for the year. And we'll have farmers markets starting back up again in March. As I normally do when there's a big crowd, I like to throw out our Text My Gov information. So you can text Holtville to 91896 to sign up for our notifications. And you can also text 760-359-9995 to report anything or ask us questions. And that's it for me today.
Cool. City Manager Nick Wells.
I just want to quickly thank everybody that participated in the tree lighting ceremony last Thursday. Something neat little event that we've had for several years, and Pacheco was trying to pin me down on how many years we've done it, and I couldn't.
I think we just
We made up a
settled
number.
on more than
15
15
years.
years.
Is that what he said?
Somewhere in there.
But in any case, takes a lot of work. The fire department helps out quite a bit with doing the lights. The public works department does all the trees. Of course, the city hall staff put the event together, and we're appreciative of everybody. And of course, the mayor, in this case, the mayor pro tem, come to flip the lights, and kids from schools and the high school come and sing, and it's all a good event. So thank you everybody that came out.
Attorney Walker.
Well, it seems like only a year ago that the city treasurer started bashing anybody Christmas. Here we are. I'll put you up on Friday night for a little bit of time or a lot of time. Kid friendly.
Yeah. Kid friendly. Kid friendly. That means you can show up. Then. Kid friendly.
I'll get my report on now. 96.
He's on the hour countdown. Okay. Councilwoman Ramirez.
So just want to say thanks to Holtville staff, city staff for putting the tree lighting on. It was a successful event. My brother was visiting from Virginia and got to attend his first tree lighting. So that was nice. And I'm looking forward to our Christmas in the Park. Well, the Chamber's Christmas in the Park. And yeah, pretty much all I have to report. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Anderson.
Mr. Mayor, I was also at the tree lighting ceremony. I thought that was a nice little event. I liked how, the parents weren't really interested in what Mr. Pacheco had to say, but as soon as their kids started singing, they rushed the stage to everybody record the kids from Findlay and even the high school. I also want to say that I was last week appointed. What was I appointed to? The 2026 Housing, Community, and Economic Development Policy Committee for League of Cities.
Nice.
So yeah, I guess that means I'm gonna go to Sacramento for some meetings.
You got
this year.
voluntold to that one? Or what?
I said I wouldn't mind getting on that committee, so I was appointed to that committee quickly. So yeah,
Cool.
I was appointed to that one last week. I got an email from saying congratulations. So I will be letting you guys know what happens with those.
Cool.
So, I'd also like to. We have a lot of members of a very good football team in the audience. I would like one of them to come up. Is Cerezo in the house? Come on, Cerezo. This young man was one of the leading defensive backs in San Diego section. How many interceptions did you have? 7?
6.
6 interceptions this year. I don't think Pollo's here, huh?
I don't know.
No. As everybody knows, these guys won IVL in their first year in IVL. 9-1 record. This young man's a senior, and let's be honest, they struggled. The defensive back struggled early in the season, and they came on strong and were one of the stronger parts later in the season. And this young man was a big reason why. 6 interceptions this year. So congratulations, Mr. Cedeso. Anything you want to say for your team?
I just want to say thank you for the recognition, and that we do it for the town, and we love this town, and we really like it here. So that's it.
Again, congratulations to
Thank
you and
you.
all your
Thank
team.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mayor Pro Tem Pacheco.
Yeah, I kind of took the mayor's position there to light the trees, and I kind of messed it up a little bit, but it got done. But I light the first one, and it was okay. But when I went to push the button for the one in front of the chamber, it didn't come on until the city manager came over and helped me out. So, but yeah, great event. I thought the kids, they almost got stampede on the way out. So they did a great job. That's it. Thank you.
Councilman Munger.
I too was at the tree lighting ceremony. Great ceremony. The young kids, the elementary kids were phenomenal. I think it stole everybody's heart. Just a great tradition. And that's it. Thank you.
George, 96 hours. City treasurer, 96 hours.
96 hours, but I didn't make the tree lighting, but I thoroughly enjoyed. For someone that doesn't even like to stand on a step ladder, I can't stand a step ladder. Watching the men or the guys put the lights up for the last week, 2 weeks, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And that's something to watch, them up there, up real high, putting those lights up. So I give kudos to our firemen and our city crew for doing that. It's a little bit of a feat, I think it is. In 96 hours.
96 hours.
Yeah. Countdown. Police Chief Damian Martinez.
Does anybody have any questions on the stats that I sent out? No. With that said, I know I mentioned it in the past. So far, we've been lucky, but other cities, other counties, we are still getting a lot of stolen vehicles out of different areas. So please lock your cars. I've been driving around here in town. I see kids, I see adults go to the store, 7-Eleven, donut shop. They leave their car running. Do not make it easy for them. Please lock your cars. We have two things at Dollar General where they did steal 2 purses. So just keep that in mind. Just lock your cars, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's the number one car that they're after or vehicle?
Right now, it's the Jeep Wranglers and the Gladiators.
They like the
majority, it's all Jeeps.
Chief, is there any break-ins anywhere else in town for, I had heard about the one at Dollar General. I read your report. Apparently there was 2. Are there any more happening anywhere else in town? And was it like just that week or has it been kind of sporadic?
Spread, but both of them at the same location.
Okay. So take your purses with you. Got it.
Unfortunately, they have no cameras there, so.
That's what I heard.
Outside.
Yeah.
That doesn't help.
Okay.
Got it.
That's it.
Finance, Chandler Sinclair.
Haley and I attended PERMA, which is our insurance and risk management firm. We went to a meeting in Palm Springs last week and just saw a bunch of actuary reports. The food was great, though, let me tell you. And a property tax analysis meeting tomorrow, ICTC on Thursday, Walker Driscoll party Friday, and then next week we got our holiday luncheon and Site Logic mixer. So fun couple weeks coming up.
Cool. Cynthia Monchar, City Planner. You got a couple items on the agenda here, but they're coming. Yeah, they're coming up. Yeah, sure we will. There you go. Okay. So I wasn't here for the tree lighting. I every first Thursday of each month, well, not every month, but I go to SCAG in LA, and so I was unable to get back here. Last year I tried to make it back on time. I was 15 minutes late, but this year I stayed up an extra night up there. Saw the inner workings of LA. I want to tell you, some stuff on the streets there. There's nothing like the stuff on the streets in Holtville. Saw some odd things. ICTC this week because it's too close to Christmas, so we'll be meeting on Wednesday for our Imperial County Transportation Commission meeting. I think we'll meet again, so I won't be saying Merry Christmas to y'all. We got another meeting in a couple of weeks, but I just want to say I've enjoyed my year as your mayor once again, and I thank you for the opportunity to serve. Let's move on to unfinished business, none, and new business. The business is discussion related action to selecting a new mayor and mayor pro tem of the city council to serve during the next year. Yvette Rios, city clerk, you'll take it from here.
Just to go over procedurally, declare the office as open as we normally do, and then take nominations. Once the nomination's passed, the new mayor can presume the role of overseeing the selection of a mayor pro tem. So I'm going to go ahead and officially declare the mayor of office as open. And now accepting nominations.
Can we get a nomination?
Yeah,
please?
I'll nominate Mayor Pro Tem Mike Pacheco for the 2026 mayor.
Could we get a second? Oh, it's up to you to hear. You do this.
Is there a second?
I second.
Okay, roll call vote. John Munger,
I had hoped that we would have gone a different path and potentially corrected the mistake that was made last year. So unfortunate. My answer is no.
Mike Pacheco,
I can vote for myself.
Does he get to vote on this?
Yeah, you have to vote one way or the
Yes.
other. If you don't like yourself, you don't, whatever.
Murray Anderson,
Yes.
Vanessa Ramirez,
Yes.
and Mike Goodsell.
Yes.
Motion passes. Mayor Pacheco may now oversee the selection of a mayor pro tem.
You're gonna
Do we
need
have to
take
sworn in first or no? Just take
We'll
over?
do you
We're gonna
guys
swear them
together. Yeah.
so
Oh, okay.
Take nominations for the mayor pro tem.
So the mayor pro temp the nominations is up on the floor. So any nominations?
I would like to nominate John Munger for Mayor Pro Tem.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, roll
So-
call vote. Yeah.
So we have a nomination from Councilman or Councilwoman Ramirez, and we have a second from John Munger.
John Munger,
Yes.
Mike Pacheco,
Yes.
Mike Goodsell,
Yes.
Murray Anderson,
No.
and Vanessa Ramirez.
Yes.
Motion passes.
So the motion passes 4-1.
And if you want to go ahead and move the gavel over. Yeah. Yeah, just the gavel.
Thank you.
Um,
Okay.
And
So
then if you guys can join me at the front to be sworn into your new offices.
Do we do a round of applause now or after?
I state your name.
I, John Munger,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
discharge the duties of my office.
Thank you so much.
It's us. How is it?
Okay, so we'll continue with new business. The second item is a discussion related action to adopt resolution 25-34. This is a public hearing, so we're going to open at 6:37. This will be Cynthia, right, presenting.
Good evening, Mayor Pacheco. Congratulations
Thank you.
and welcome to the mayor pro tem position, Councilmember John Munger. Resolution 2534 is to approve the sale of a city-owned property
on April 10th of 2023. And the city did hear this property, noticing it as exempt surplus under the state legislation Surplus Land Act. The city did approve that resolution under Resolution 25-07 in March 10th of 2025. This property is zoned R1 and it is not suitable for standalone development. The city has received interest from the neighboring property owner that they would like to purchase the property. Thank you. The city has received interest from the neighboring property seeking to purchase the property. We've conducted an analysis of some comparables for vacant, undeveloped land within the city to determine a fair and reasonable price to sell the property. And it is determined that between $2 and $3 would be fair and reasonable. I've coordinated with the State of California Department of Housing and Community Development to ensure that our resolution satisfies the SLA Act, and they have provided clearance that our resolution that we will hear tonight meets their criteria. So today's hearing is to consider the sale of that property and reaffirm that the property is it qualifies under surplus exempt
Clarify, it's $2 to $3 per square foot.
per square foot. What did I say?
$2 to $3.
Oh.
$2 to $3.
Per
It's a
square
bargain.
Yeah, the students were already taking out money over there.
foot. per square foot. And the property owner, whoever purchases the property, would be responsible for any transfer fees, any recording fees, and any property taxes or transfer taxes.
Okay.
Staff recommends that after this hearing any opposition or in favor of selling the property, that we approve, or the city council approves the resolution, and that which would approve the sale for the city manager to dispose of the land, as well as that we submit the resolution to the state to affirm the Surplus Land Act exemption.
Thank you. So do we open for any public comment on this? Seeing none, then we'll close the public hearing at 6:40. And council, any questions?
Nick, I have a question. It's a question. So for something like this type of sale, we sell it, everything goes well. That typically those funds go into our general fund, right? Or would it go somewhere? I'm just trying to understand where.
Yeah, just general fund. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if there's no other questions, I'd move for approval of this.
So we have a motion from Mr. Goodsell. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Councilwoman Ramirez. Roll call.
John Bunker,
Yes.
Mike Pacheco,
Yes.
Mike Goodson,
Yes.
Mary Anderson,
Yes.
Vanessa Ramirez.
Yes.
Motion passed 5-0. Thank you. So item 3 or C on the new business is a discussion related action to adopt resolution 2535, authorizing the city engineer to advertise invitation for bids for the Alamo River Trestle Bridge project and direct the city manager to procure construction management services. Cynthia?
Thank you. The city was awarded $1,262,000 in 2020 from the California Natural Resources Agency to repair and construct a non-motorized pedestrian accessible trail at the Trestle Bridge. The project, if approved for going to bid this evening, would be advertised in the newspaper for bid December 7th and December 18th. The design engineer for the reconstruction of the bridge and the design of the trail is Kleinfelder. Kleinfelder came in with an engineer's estimate of probable cause of $2,170,000. Available for construction, the city has $1,991,000, which includes money from a settlement from when the bridge burnt down, as well as the grant funding. There does appear with the engineer's estimate that there would be a shortfall in funding. However, the estimate does have a 10% mobilization line item as well as a 20% contingency line item that have exploded that cost of construction to lead to that shortfall of almost $600,000. However, the city, the only way that we would know what the true actual value of construction would be is by getting actual data from the bidders, by them costing out the cost of materials as well as the cost of labor. By going to bid, we would have actual data where we could engage the funding agency as well as other funding sources. One, either to get increased funding or as well as work with the funding agency to request a reduce in scope should those numbers truly come in at that shortfall of $500,000 or $600,000.
Is that normal 20% contingency?
It is a little bit inflated.
Yeah.
One thing I should point out too, this project includes a good deal of landscape and there's a park to be put in below. Obviously amenities that we'd like to have, but if it's a make or break, the primary, our primary goal is to get the trestle bridge fixed. Again, Cynthia alluded to it, but we will have to work with the funding agency because some of that stuff may be prerequisite to getting the grant, but some of it should be able to be shaved off. And I'll give an example. I'll give you, when we built the trail, we had huge cost overrun on putting in those bridges, and there were supposed to be more lighting and railing and things like that in the trail itself. We had to cut that stuff because the project cost so much more than we thought it was going to. So we're in this case right now, perhaps, where we may have to shave the project down to some degree. But again, it helps to know an actual, instead of an estimate, what an actual construction bid is going to be. So.
And just because we go to bid and it doesn't mean that the project, you still have to review the bids and provide an award of notice or just you at that point you can decide and say we're not moving forward. And it's known that what we have available right now is $1,991,000. So we wouldn't be able to award anything in excess of that. Or if we're able to find additional funding sources, or the funding agency allows us to make some revisions to the scope of what the project would be.
So Cynthia, when it goes to bid, do we make the bidders aware of what we have in the way of funding?
It's public knowledge. It's in this report as well as yes, we have available money of $1.9 million, and that's all the money that we have.
Okay.
But
sometimes that helps, and sometimes it's not. It's, you know, if you recall with the wetlands, we told everybody this is what we got. Don't, and you know, the lowest bid was about $400,000 over what we had. Some of the bidders said, "Well, we're not going to bid on it then because we can't do it for that." So, you know.
But on this case, they may, knowing the price, the funding that we have, they may say, we'll do it for that price, but we're going to reduce or deduct this landscaping or whatever it is.
Right.
To stay with.
Well, they don't have that. They don't have the authority. They would have to still bid it. And we would say, you know, we're going to shave that, but tell us how much you're going to charge for those things. And we can tell them to not include them. Yeah. Yeah.
And it just provides us with the opportunity to engage additional funding sources or have that a tangible number that we can engage the funding agency and say, this was awarded in 2020. You know, there's every year there's an increase in labor costs and material costs. Do you have more funding for us, please? Or can we reduce the project scope and phase it with the priority, like Nick Wells said or mentioned, that we fix the structure and then phase out the additional amenities like shaded structure or the plant palette. And like I said, there's no commitment to award
Right. Any other comments from the council? Any Motion?
Yeah, so this is a necessary step. So I would move for approval of Resolution 2535, making this authorization.
So we have a motion by Councilman Goodsell. Do I need a second?
I'll second.
Councilwoman Ramirez seconds it. Roll call.
John Munger,
Yes.
Mike Pacheco.
Yes.
Mike Goodsell.
Yes.
Mary Anderson.
Yes.
Nancy Ramirez.
Yes.
Okay,
Let's
so that
hope
takes care of
Councilwoman Ramirez doesn't try to burn this thing down once we're done.
She'll keep
I'm
an
gonna
eye on
I'm
it.
gonna have full-time security there. That's gonna be my job.
She'll be out there every day.
I'm gonna join the volunteer group. Yeah. Post up right there.
Okay, so that takes care of our new business. Under information only, there's none. And then we have staff reports. City manager, Mr. Wells, do you have any additional comments?
I did have something I wanted to mention. Let me get to my notes. I just want to point out that we've been working on the Site Logic project to add some energy savings measures, including some solar installation that required some bond financing. As you recall, the bond payments are just going to come from what we would have paid for electrical power from the savings that we're going to glean from that. Those bonds closed on Friday, so the project is fully funded. This Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday, we'll be having a kickoff meeting with their staff and our staff to kind of figure out what steps we need to do to get all that stuff going. So,
Nick, will we do another reorg at the start of the year? I think we did that. Not reorg like us, but like for committees.
oh, that yes.
Yeah.
Do we do that
Yes.
in January? Okay.
Yes.
How's the 9th Street coming along?
I meant to get out there today and I just got overwhelmed with meeting requests. So, but I talked to the contractor last week and he said they were going to be starting sidewalk. I think they're going to start Wednesday, or starting the concrete on Wednesday. So, they had cleared the whole thing, moved all the dirt, and they were ready to roll. He says he's still really trying to get done by the end of the year, but if not, it'll be in the first week of January that it gets done. So we're moving along.
It'd be nice.
They had to relocate a water line as part of the deal, and it had to go underneath the new pipe for the IID, and so there was some work that went into prep work, but they gotten all that done. So
That request for funding got pushed through, got passed?
well, okay, so for our next set of projects, it passed through SCAG. Theoretically, from this point, it goes to the state, but the state really relies on the area groups like SCAG to disseminate their funding. So I think we're good at this point. So.
Yeah, all four of them.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it says Pacheco is the best. The comments. The comments
You
say
got some
that.
interesting comments.
Oh.
You have fans.
Calling you names like the man or something.
I'm on there already. Okay, so council, if there's any other questions on the reports from the rest of the staff, if there isn't, then any items for future meetings?
Not an item for future meetings or a staff report, but just a reminder to RSVP for the party on the 19th.
And I will point out that frequently we go dark for the last meeting of December, but we have decided to have that meeting this year. So we will be having the December 22nd meeting, Monday, December 22nd. So.
Okay, and then before we adjourn, all the students got everything signed, their paperwork? Good. We're adjourned. Thank you.
Come collect it. Thanks for coming.